all this activity done in consultation with the NFA board?
Well, that one, I don't think that a committee would concern itself with. Mm-hmm. We've been written to officially, signed by the executive secretary.
Yes.
And so for an outsider, we would assume that this is coming from the board, the NFA. As to the internal processes, I don't think I would concern myself with. I mean, I had heard of some of the ramblings, and indeed at the first meeting, I think I asked the executive secretary about, not in terms of the process itself, but in terms of the rumors I'd heard about her relationship with the other board members. You know, I said, Juliet, I'm hearing that it is not all well, it's not all that well between you and the executive and the board.
Yeah.
What's going on? Yes, she gave us, but because she's not participating in these discussions, I won't reveal what she told me. But she gave her explanation, and I think I said, Audrey said that she should endeavor to work with them. I mean, they should, unite and work.
I just saw it coming long ago, because I realized that the Blackstar thing, in terms of the classification was inaugurated in May 2020. And we were expecting them to actually, at that time, they showed us their logos and for the classification and all that. Then somewhere this year, I realized that it was being changed. And I saw the Blackstar thing in there. So it became a bit suspicious. Why is it that they've gone around telling everybody what we're going to do and shown all these things, and then they are going to change it immediately?
Yeah.
And so I argued on a particular platform against that, and nobody, hit to what I said. So I knew it was coming, and that's just why I was saying that, it's going to be Blackstar, because the manner in which it's going, So basically, that's why I said that.
I have heard that the board of the NFA, of which Juliet is only the executive secretary. She's not the chairman of the board. The board has to take decisions for the National Film Authority to embark on.
Yeah.
I do understand that the board was against this endeavor happening and asked for it to be flagged. It was coming to the end of the tenure of the board. So I understand. They came to the end of their tenure last year.
Before the election.
And then a new board was put in place.
Yeah.
Just recently.
Just recently. And when this new board came, this thing was in progress. And this new board also vented their spleen against it. So I ask myself, if the board had not okayed this, why did it go ahead? These are my worries. I just feel that the executive secretary took a decision by herself to get this thing underway, because the board also showed their displeasure, I understand, by not even attending the board members, by not even attending this
function.
Ceremony.
Yeah, they weren't there.
This function.
Yeah, they weren't there.
And that is where my worry is. That is where my worry is.
My question is, could we have used that time, your wealth of knowledge, and everybody that sat on the board, could we have used that time to discuss how to move the actual movie industry forward, as opposed to creating a website for the names, signing a contract with the voting, these short code vendors, writing to you guys to come and spend your time having meetings, outdooring all these different things. And I'm thinking to myself, the money cost is one aspect, but the time and the talent cost, to me, is crazy.
You do have a point.
And we're spending the time thinking about what we're going to call the Ghana film industry when we already know that it's a Ghana film industry. Like you rightly said, she herself has admitted that it's The Ghana film industry is going to stay the Ghana film industry. We're just branding it so. Now, when I look at your talents, the people you mentioned on there, Mr. Kobnai Jekum, people that are, again, if we were hiring them as consultants, we would be paying through the roof.
An arm and a leg.
And we are sitting down and we're discussing the name as opposed to how do we drive the needle forward. And for me, that's why I'm sad.
It's one of the finest. I really enjoyed it. And for a long time, people were doubting Ghanaian comedians. And I'm one person that I'll say I'm the happiest this evening, because I've stood for these people, I've made a case for them, and finally, it has been proven that we have the best comedians in the whole world. For me, I have enjoyed myself more than any comedy show that I've enjoyed from people outside. So I'm so happy.
What was your highlights?
Well, I enjoyed everything except for some of the F words that was used. For me, after this show, this is supposed to, they should be able to put it out there in public. And knowing what I stand for, I wasn't for the F words.
Very, very impressive. I enjoyed myself immensely. I'm very, very proud of the talent that I saw today. It's unbelievable. I never thought that when we began stand-up comedy in Ghana, we'll end up with so much talent. I'm very, very happy today.
Talking about where you began, how has comedy evolved and how have you seen it evolve?
Well, it's become, I think the audience is more receptive. They now understand the concept of comedy. They laugh when they should. In my day, they would find it funny but wouldn't laugh. Okay. And again, now you got so much material because people are now upwardly mobile. Yeah. So they accept the various norms and the various things. People drive more cars, people have more phones, the material wealth has improved since those days. So the concept and the type of the content has changed. It's more, it's not about storytelling. It's now more about contemporary life, yeah.
All right, now, we'd say that you're one of the founding fathers of Ghanaian comedy, yeah? Looking at this crop, the new crop, what would you like to say to them?
Well, they should persevere, they should work hard, and I think one of the things lacking in the entertainment industry is that we don't have the managers, the artistic managers, and we've got to get artist managers, and then we've also got to have script writers, people who will help put the content together and all that, and then more rehearsals so that they are up to point. What I saw today was impressive. Very few glitches. It was very well choreographed, but the theater is a little bit old and it needs to be redone one way or the other. We're working on it. So I'm supposed to make you laugh. And I looked at these kids and the way they were going about their jokes and everything. I said, but the generation has changed. But laughter is still laughter, And so when I was coming in, the guy said, you've got a very good joke about commentary, because Ghanaians are crazy about football. Now I remember when I was very young, we used to have teams from the world coming out from all places. And the Lebanese team from Beirut, before Beirut had the civil war, came to play Accra Hearts of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium. And they brought a Lebanese commentator with a Ghanaian commentator. And this is how they went. Hello, welcome to the Accra Sports Stadium. My name is John Akron, and I'm your commentator for the day from GBC. With me is Hafiz Ahmed, who is from Lebanon. He's going to help me with the commentary. Accra Hearts of Oak against Beirut United. And so over to you, Hafiz. Thank you, very nice. I'm happy to be here. Oh, you Ghana people, very nice, very friendly. But something wrong, your stadium, the seats. I get cousin. If you see me, I can arrange, bring a nice chair.